in New York. It's Late Night with Conan O'Brien. Tonight, Saturday Night Live, Chris Conan, Artie Lang, the music of Cindy Bullet, and Conan's celebrity autograph. With Andy Richter and the Max Weinberg 7. Now, here's your host, Conan O'Brien!
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Ow! Mama! Okay, that's enough. All right. Let's hose down the crowd now. We got a big show of you people tonight. Thank you very much for being here, and I hope you all had a nice weekend. You have a good weekend? Okay, good. Do you watch, a bunch of you watch these political Sunday morning shows? Because something interesting happened that I wanted to mention. You've seen these Sunday morning shows, right? Okay, 2 of you have. Excellent. Well, this is kind of interesting, but on Sunday, presidential candidate Bill Bradley turned the tables on Sam Donaldson by asking Donaldson if he had ever done illegal drugs. Did you hear about that? It was a very weird thing. It was a weird moment. Yeah, and Donaldson denied doing illegal drugs, but he did admit his hair has been on a month-long crack bender. So it all got worked out. He's going to share with the rest. Kathy Lee Gifford in the news, which delights me. Kathy Lee Gifford is facing brand new charges that her clothing line is produced by underpaid sweatshop workers. True story. Thanks. Yeah. Yeah, not only that, just like Regis, Kathy Lee is starting a game show called Who Wants to Work for 85 Cents a Day? This is a good show. You should... It's going to be a good show. This week, I don't know if did anyone get this week's People magazine? Okay, don't worry, I know that only one of you probably did, but this week's People magazine, if you haven't seen it, features Judge Judy on the cover wearing a bathing suit. That's right, yeah, and when asked about it, the editor of People said they made the decision when they realized they've been selling too many magazines lately, and wanted to do something radical. All right. This is an interesting little celebrity news. In a recent interview, George Michael, you all know George Michael, famous for many things. George Michael said he wants to have a threesome with Tom Cruise and Nicole Kidman. That's what he said. Yeah, and after hearing this, Tom Cruise was outraged and said, "That's ridiculous. Nicole and I would never have sex together." Which I thought was... And then last thing I'll mention, a little New York story for anyone who's from New York, which is a great city. Yeah, one guy, great. Yeah, all right. Woo! Security, please. New York City Transit Police, I thought this was interesting. New York City Transit Police employed undercover officers to find out how many toll collectors regularly say thank you. That's right. Yeah, they found out that 78% did say thank you, but many of them need to work on their pronunciation of the word thank. We did it. All right. I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. What's all about tonight's show? We got a great show for you tonight. We have a very funny guy. He's from Saturday Night Live. which is celebrating its, what, 65th year? This Sunday, right? It started in radio. It's worked its way up slowly. Chris Kattan is with us tonight. He's many characters. He's a very energetic guy. We also have, from Norm Macdonald's show, which is called Norm, Artie Lang is on the show. Good to have Artie Lang. Very funny guy. I bow to Artie Lang. And then a musical guest performing for you tonight, Cindy Bullins. It's going to be a good show all the way through. And right over there, Jimmy Vivino and the Max Weinberg 7. Jimmy, get... Thank you, gentlemen. Andy, what's going on?